What's going on, everyone? So yesterday, the Los Angeles Lakers pulled off a huge comeback win to extend their win streak to 4 games. Also, being 8 games over 500 for the first time in literal years. This was huge because the Lakers were down and dead in the water on numerous occasions. It looked like it was over. D'Lo really picked it up in the third quarter, kind of kept us afloat, kept us alive, and then passed the torch on to Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis, and they just ran away with it in the fourth quarter and those overtimes. D'Lo also just real clutch free throws from a team that at times has really struggled to shoot the free throws. It was just a really good all-around team effort. It just really shows the fight and the grit of this team and shows why I have so much confidence in this team if we get into the playoffs. But we still have a long way to go before that happens. But again, I do believe in this team. However, there is concerns about tired legs. I mean, you look at Anthony Davis played over 50 minutes, D'Angelo Russell, all right, all these guys have played essentially a full game, in some cases almost 2 full games worth of minutes just in the game yesterday, and now have to jump immediately into a Milwaukee Bucks game today or a Memphis Grizzlies game today. It's tough. It's not good. But on the bright side, LeBron James is going to play. He is scheduled to show up, lace it up, and play for the Los Angeles Lakers. That's going to be huge because we're going to have to rely heavily on LeBron this game. It's also, if the Lakers win and they get the job done, which I believe that they will, right, then the Lakers look like geniuses. You rested LeBron in the game that you might have even lost with LeBron, and yet you were able to pull that win off. And now you got guys that, there's the concern that their legs are all going to be jello, but LeBron is going to be fresh, ripe, ready to go, and he can kind of lead the charge here. And hopefully it's more of the Lakers have the flow and the rhythm and their shot is going, rather than the other side where like just tired legs, everything's flat, everything's short. That could be very concerning. To me, let's lean on some of the other guys on this roster, right? Let's give Anthony Davis some rest. Let's try to keep him under 30 minutes if you can, right? If you have to, you have to, but if you can, right, try to get Anthony Davis under 30 minutes. Let's see what Harry Giles got. Right? Why do we bring him in if we're not going to play him? Let's see what he could do. Let's see what Jackson Hayes can do in a little upgraded role, right? Like, I mean, we've seen him. He was great in, like, the Boston game. But you still have Anthony Davis as the backup. So far, it looks like Anthony Davis is going to play. He is probable. That's why I'm speaking as if he is playing. Don't be shocked if he rests. I think it'll be kind of a game time decision. But if he can go, he's going to go. He's been very good all season about that, about just playing where need be and kind of dealing with the nagging injuries and stuff. But look, this game is incredibly crucial for multiple reasons, right? One, obviously, continue the win streak. Now you're at a 5-game win streak. Now you're 9 games over 500, right? You're looking at that potential 10. You look at the Lakers' schedule. I mean, they might not lose realistically. And it's not far-fetched to say this. They might not lose another game till like April 6th or 7th. Seriously, you got the Memphis Grizzlies, then you got the Indiana Pacers, then you got the Brooklyn Nets, then you got the Toronto Raptors and the Washington Wizards to round out this road trip. They could very well go 6-0 on this road trip. Now, I wouldn't expect that. You'd imagine that they're going to drop a game or two. But, I mean, you got the one game that you looked at and went, man, that team could beat the Lakers. I still have concerns about the Pacers because, again, you're on the road. You've already beaten them twice. You play them twice in a, like, just short, basically a 5-day span, literally a 5-day span. It's just tough to do that. So I could see the Pacers loss. But if you get the Grizzlies, let's say you lose to the Pacers and then bounce back immediately with a 3-game win streak, chef kiss. That would just be absolutely beautiful. Then you have the 3 home games against the Cavs, the Wolves, the Warriors, and then round out the season with the Grizzlies and the Pelicans on the road. All games very winnable, and the Lakers should hopefully continue to hit their stride and get in the right direction. But beyond, obviously, the record and building momentum going into the playoffs, if the Lakers win today, they would only be a game and a half out of 7th and 8th and 2.5 out of the Dallas Mavericks in the 6th seed. The Lakers are right there, literally right there, if they win this game. And that's not counting like other results. The Nuggets play the Suns. So if the Suns lose to the Nuggets, you're only a game back of the Suns now. The Lakers can outpace the Suns the rest of the way. And again, as these teams continue to lose, I mean, the Lakers could literally be right there for the 8th seed if they pull out this win today. This win is so crucial, so important. It's ridiculous because you're counting on Denver, who's at home, by the way, a 7-point favorite, to get the job done against the Phoenix Suns. The best team in the league, who's trying, by the way, they have something to play for. It's not like Denver's like, we don't have, no, they're only half a game ahead of the 1 seed, and Denver has said that they want the 1 seed. They're also on a 4-game win streak, so you got to imagine that they're going to want to continue to persist through their win streak, right, or continue that win streak. So, again, this is huge for Denver also. Obviously, it's important for the Suns because they're trying to keep pace, trying to stay out of the play-in, but the Lakers are right there. It is so this game is so crucial for the Lakers. I mean, every game is, if we're being honest at this point, but if we can just see, not only from a fan perspective, obviously, the fans, we'd love to see that, like, hey, we're only 1 game out, but even just from a Lakers side of things, right? From a Lakers perspective of like, oh, no, we're there, right? Imagine what that would do to the confidence and the momentum and the drive of like, you rally the troops and be like, hey, look, we're right here. We're a game. We can outpace the Suns. Let's go. Look at our schedule. Look at theirs. Let's go. And then if you overtake the Suns, who's next? Oh, Sacramento, let's go. I love a home game in that play-in matchup rather than playing in Sacramento on the road, right? Like, let's go. Right? Let's go overtake them. You start building that momentum. You start gaining that traction in the right direction. The Lakers are right there. They're right there, but you got to continue to play the right way. Again, lean into some of these other young guys that didn't get a ton of minutes. Let's see a little more Cameras, see a little more Max Christie. Right? Like, let's see a little other guys. I'm not saying you have to play them 40 minutes. I'm not saying you have them be your primary options or anything, but you could kind of lean on them a little bit, maybe give them a little more minutes than they're used to or that they usually play. You're playing against a team in Memphis. You have your guys if you need it, right? If Memphis starts going out on a little bit of a run and it's like, okay, we got to get these guys back in, then you get them back in. But to me, it's like, You start with the usual group, you get them out there, you play them their usual 5 minutes, see if you can kind of build a lead, get some of the other guys in, right? My problem is I just don't necessarily trust Darvin Ham to properly utilize and properly know when, okay, all right, like, time to pull them out, let's go, right? Like, and keep them in, right? Properly make the adjustments. That's my big concern about Darvin Ham. But if he can make the proper adjustments and do the proper things, I don't mind them. Let's get a look at Harry Giles, right? Let's get a look at a little more at Jackson Hayes, right? Let's get some of these guys that haven't played. I mean, even Taurean Prince. Darvin Ham loves to play Taurean Prince as many minutes as possible. He's his baby daddy, so hey, play your baby daddy a few extra minutes this game. I know people aren't super happy and thrilled about that, but again, he didn't play 50 minutes like everyone else. You also don't want to burn our guys out trying to chase this win when it's like, now somebody ends up getting hurt, or it's just, if you can keep minutes low and still, yield the same results, right? Like if you can play other guys that, maybe you wouldn't play as many minutes, but you still end up pulling out the W, even if it's a tighter game than you wanted it to be. A win's a win. There's no style points in the NBA. Whether you win by 10 or you win by 100, guess what? It's the same result. So to me, let's go into this game. Let's go get this W. And I fully expect this team to do so. Right? We need this. This is crucial. You got the huge win against the Bucks. I love it. I love seeing it. But we cannot fumble that bag by losing this game to the Memphis Grizzlies. You can't. We cannot afford it. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts on the Lakers taking on the Memphis Grizzlies? Do you think that they get this W? What are your thoughts on the Lakers being right there in the standings? Again, we get this win. We're there. We're right there. But anyway, how you feel, whatever your thoughts are, love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos. Truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.